Hey Aquarius, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is going to be our daily reading for Wednesday, February 17th. Let's see what's going on with Aqua. The heart of your reading, we have Judgment. A decision to revive something. They're giving me the concept of pass or fail. Like the things that pass are going to be revived and the things that fail are going to be left in the past. Okay. Show me the challenge. Page of Wands, engaging with what lights you up inside, engaging with your passion. Letting yourself explore your passions. Okay. What are my Aquarians focused on? Hermit in reverse. You've had enough of solitude. No, they're giving me something very Aquarian here. How do you want me to express this? What? You've been perched on top of the castle for long enough? Okay, well, sometimes, I guess what's important is what that means to me and the sense that I get from that because I'm the one meant to translate these energies for you. The hermit is considers themselves separate from society, considers themselves higher-minded, seeing the greater good when the people down below don't know what's good for them, are making bad choices, and the hermit is, from their vantage point, can see all of this, can see how one human affects another human on a large scale. The concept of the castle makes me feel like you have how do you want me to sorry, they're really driving this point like they want me to continue talking about it. I'm like, I have a tarot reading to do here. They're like, no, this is important. Okay. What I'm getting the sense of by the castle being mentioned is that you are royalty. Okay. Do you want me No, you just want them to know that Spirit sees them as royalty? Okay. And you've been like perched on top of the castle in hermit mode. Now, in this instance of hermit mode, I don't mean seclusion. I mean that seeing yourself from the vantage point, having the vantage point of being separate and above society. You've been perched on top of the castle for long enough, meaning it's time to go walk amongst the commoners, I guess. Okay. They were really flooding my mind with that concept, which means like I must verbalize it before I can move on. Show me the energy of the recent past. Okay, so they're asking me to look again at the Page of Wands in this context, and it's about seeing yourself as connected to your environment, that that you can actually pick up a tool and take action and affect the environment and not just view it from your perch on top of the castle. In the recent past, we have the Devil in reverse. Yes. Yeah, okay. We're going to a pretty I guess I want to say spiritual and or esoteric place with this. Please give me the right way to describe this. Okay. You've been meant to stay perched on your castle because of the forces out there in the world. And now that it's tied together with that analogy I was giving. Now the time has come to go engage with the world because these forces are... What's the word you want me to use? I'm just give me a second. I want to do this justice and find the right word for you. There. It's a concept that I don't have a word for. Hey, sorry, my doggy is asking me for attention. Yes? Do you want to say hello? Yeah? Okay. We're going to take a little diversion and introduce you to one of my dogs. Come here. This is Spot. He's my little boy. Hey. Does Mommy's lipstick smell funny? Yeah. It's very purple, I know. What do you think? Do you have to go potty? We'll go in a minute. Isn't he the cutest? Okay. You have to sit down and let Mommy finish. Yes, I call myself his mommy. And I'm unashamed about that. Come here. Okay. Thanks for rolling with me there. Hopefully it was fun for you to see my little man. Okay. The types of words that are similar to the energy that I'm getting is like that energy out there in the world. It's been limited, it's been restrained, it's been defeated, but none of these are quite right. Let me say it like this. Whatever you're meant to go out and do and connect with, you would have previously met with pretty formidable forces that were potentially going to affect you in a pretty negative way. The path has been cleared. For whatever it is that you're meant to go engage with out there in humanity. Okay. I told you this was going to get really spiritual. Okay, yes. If you're wondering what I mean by almost always, to me as a reader, and textbook definition, the devil is a a self-limiting behavior, an addiction, something that you are doing within yourself that is holding you back. In this instance, I'm getting that it's outside forces that would have been holding you back, potentially things from the other side of the veil. Now, I can't put a finger on that and describe it for you because I tried to get more information, and they're like, well, this is the best way that I could find to describe what they were giving me. It's likely that they want me to leave room for various belief systems in how you conceptualize spiritual forces that would be working against you. Yeah, they're confirming that for me. The way my spirit guides communicate is very inclusive. And because of that, because of my understanding my own personal belief system, is that there's no right or wrong way to describe, way to describe that energy. It's not like any one belief system has the lock on correctness there. The energy of the environment, we have the High Priestess. Strong spiritual guidance, strong connection to your higher self. This is definitely, speaking to, telling you it's a spiritual reading. This is regarding a higher calling here. Show me the energy of the near future. Knight of Cups reversed. Give me more on this. Is this Aquarius or someone they'll be interacting with? Ace of Pentacles in reverse. It's a missed opportunity. Okay, so what I'm getting here is that there's someone who has expressed emotions to you at some point in your lifetime. I'm just waiting for confirmation. Yeah, it's not recent. Okay. Well, is it not recent? No, they don't want me to talk about whether or not it's recent. Okay. At some point in your lifetime, I guess would be the most correct way to describe this. Someone has made themselves vulnerable to you in expressing how they would like to act on how they feel. And at the time they did so, you saw the opportunity and declined it. That situation is going to somehow present itself to you again. And they're not giving me why or what you're meant to do with it. Show me surprise energy for Aquarius. What is going to influence the situation that Aquarians don't see coming? Tower in reverse. That's divine intervention, sudden unexpected change. Obviously, if it's a surprise, the Tower always comes in as a surprise. Something that you've manifested is on its way. Magician is here at the bottom of the deck. They're giving me really interesting energy, and I'm not even sure what to make of this. It's good, but it's unusual. So, I think what's going to show up is good. It's going to take you by surprise. It's going to be something that you've manifested, meaning something that you've wanted, you've had a strong desire for. It's aligned with your higher self for sure. It's going to surprise you, and it's going to be unusual. Perhaps it's the unusual aspect that will be a surprise. Like you're expecting your manifestation to show up in a certain sort of package. And then it shows up quite differently. Your hopes and fears, we have the Eight of Wands. You're like, if I'm going to leave my awesome perch on this castle where I can people watch at my pleasure and not have to engage, I would really appreciate some momentum, some support from the universe. So I feel like it's hopeful, but it's almost like being assertive with spirit. Which they're okay with, I think. They just gave me, if you ask, it will be granted. Cool. Okay. Yeah, ask for momentum, if that's what you want. Show me, ooh, the end result, we have the Ten of Swords. This surprising new opportunity is going to give you the momentum that you want. There's some, yeah, okay. That's a pretty grim metaphor, but I'll give it. You need to drive the final nail in the coffin of what is dying out of your life. You need to release it mentally. This may be as straightforward as the belief that you're better off perched on top of your castle. The swords suit definitely has to do with a mindset, a belief. So you'll be releasing something that needs to die in order for you to start to replace that with a belief that is more aligned with where you're headed. Potentially aligned with your higher calling, your purpose for being in this life. Advice. Work toward your ideal emotional fulfillment. Your emotions are given to you for a very important reason. It's to guide you to the sort of life you're meant to live. When you express the desires of your heart, when you follow your heart, when you do what you love, with the aim of making yourself sublimely, ideally happy, that is where you are shining your light to the world. Like you were given the heart for a reason, so that you can follow it. It's an indicator for you. Aquarius, I hope that helped. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you back tomorrow. Bye.